الله الرحمن الرحيم عن أبي هريرة رضي الله تعالى عنه قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ما تعدون الشهداء فيكم قالوا يا رسول الله من قتل في سبيل الله فهو شهيد قال إن الشهداء أمتي إذا لقليل قالوا فمن مات يا رسول الله قال من قتل في سبيل الله فهو شهيد ومن مات في سبيل الله فهو شهيد ومن مات في الطاعون فهو شهيد ومن مات في البطن فهو شهيد والغريق شهيد رواه مسلم. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most beneficent. My dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I am going to talk about a Muslim who dies in a plague. Will he be called a martyr or will he get just thawab of the martyr? My brothers and sisters, there are various hadiths talking about this incident of a person dying. My beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, these are 5 types of martyrs in Islam. The one who is killed in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, a person who dies in the plague, a person who dies of stomach illness, a person who dies while driving, and a person who dies in a crash. My brothers and sisters, so these 5 categories of the people, according to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they are martyrs. So if a person dies in a plague, according to hadith, he is called a martyr. There is one hadith in Ibn Majah. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked one of the Sahaba that, what do you know about the martyrs amongst you? So he said that those who are killed in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they are martyrs. Then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied, if this was the only case, inna shuhada'a ummati idhan laqalil, then the martyrs in my ummah would be very few. And beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, man qutila fi sabilillahi fahuwa shahidun. Martyrs are those who are killed in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Man mata fi sabilillahi fahuwa shahidun. Martyrs are those who dies in the cause of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Man mata fi ta'un. Martyrs are those who dies in a plague. Man mata fil batan fahuwa shahidun. Martyrs are those who dies because of stomach illness. And there is another addition by another narrator saying that martyrs are those who even die while driving. So these are 5 categories of the people who the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said are martyrs. My brothers and sisters, if a person who dies in a plague, is he called a martyr or will he get thawab of the martyr? And there is another hadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam where the Aisha radhiyallahu ta'ala anha said that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends plagues as punishment to the unbelievers to whomever he wants, and as for the believer it is blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if a believer during plagues lives patiently and believing that nothing will befall him except what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ordained for him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says he will get a reward of martyr. In this hadith, A person who lives patiently the criteria and believes that nothing will be formal before him, nothing will happen to him except what is ordained by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he gets the reward of martyr. So my brothers and sisters, and according to Ibn Hajar rahimahullah ta'ala, he says that there are three categories of the people. In this, a person who dies in a plague, he gets the sawab of a martyr. A person who is affected by plague but doesn't die, he too gets the sawab of martyr. And a person who during plague patiently and has fought, nothing will befall him and he doesn't get escape and doesn't die yet, he gets the thawab of martyr. But a person who dies in a plague, beside being called a martyr, he also gets the thawab of martyr. Here I conclude my talk. Wa akhiru dawana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.